think this is the hall that was made with the, not totally, but some part from the CMSDF. Some contribution was made, and looks like this is that hall. So I was very, very pleasantly surprised to see such a beautiful building and a community hall that has come up. And I've seen a lot of community halls, trust me. I've gone to many villages. I think this would definitely be one of the best community halls I've seen anywhere. So congratulations to the community and the people out here who have really made the meaning of a community hall, I should say, meaningful, because the community has come together to make this happen. And I think that is the most beautiful part of today's program. And seeing this just gives a sense of happiness and satisfaction, even to me at a personal level. And once again, would like to thank the entire organizing committee, the Rambashnong, and all the other members who have been part of making this community hall a success. At the same time, I was also told that there will be a first Biofloc Fish Tanks, and this is very, very interesting concept. I have just seen a pilot project happening in UCC. The highest consumption of any meat in Meghalaya, out of all pork, beef, poultry, chicken, or fish, you will be surprised to know that fish is the highest in consumption. So we consume approximately 30,000 metric tons of fish in a year. So therefore, there's a huge gap in the demand and supply. And therefore, wherever we can do this, the income and the livelihood that you can create with this kind of a technology that's available today, with the kind of this kind of a new technology that's available, it can really change lives to the grassroots, because the demand is there. More importantly, today all this money that we buy the fish with goes to other states. So therefore, it's a loss for us in terms of economics also. So it is making complete sense. Number one, as I said, we'll be taking care of our own consumption. We'll be self-sufficient. Number two, we will create livelihood for the people, especially for the women's group and our youth groups. Number three, that the economy of the state will go up. I'm very happy that this first project, pilot project, is taken up. We as a government and I as the Chief Minister, I'll be very happy to support this project. Regarding this road project, this has been something that I have been very particularly keen to do for a very, very long time. And it took us some time, but you know that we have already sanctioned this under the World Bank, and the work has started. I also happen to know who the contractor is, so I will also make sure that I put the pressure on him to start the work immediately. So I'm sure, and the work also will be done not only quickly, but even the quality will be maintained. I just want to tell you and add to this that my desire and my objective or goal when I thought that this road should be made is when I actually traveled this road. I traveled this road, I think 2 to 3 times I've traveled this road, all the way to Mawmaram side. So when I traveled this road, and I've seen the potential that this road has, I've seen the kind of tourism potential that we can have out here, and this can really be a lake view or hill road, whatever you can call it, because we are all hills everywhere, so it's not a hill road as such, but it will be a lake view hill road kind of a tourism circuit which I'm looking at. And we can actually have many things along the way, including resorts, all the way going to Mawmaram. And as you know, as we climb the hills, there is so much of potential there. And so therefore, this entire stretch could become a complete experience for the tourists. And we really want to develop small home kind of units which produce local products, which can then become souvenirs for the tourists. We want to have small shops along the way, which will then sell those products out here. As I said, we want to create a different economy through tourism in this sector, and the potential is very much there. But it cannot happen just by the government making the road and the government giving schemes. It has to be through the community. It has to be through all of you. Unless the people don't become part of this entire vision, it will never be successful. So I would urge the local leaders, especially the Rambashanongs and all the youth, that we must create the right mindset. We must push our youth. We must push our entrepreneurs to come up with projects like this, because I can assure you that we are going to really spend money in this circuit. So this model is going to be based on a community PPP, where we will give it back to you. We will make it for you. We will have some share in terms of some profitability what you get, but rest will all go to the community. And I do hope that the people of this particular area, and especially the Suhu Road that goes all the way up to Mawmaram, the people here will be able to take advantage of this through the tourism projects, the 1,300 crores that has been recently sanctioned by the World Bank and the New Development Bank. So I do hope that that will happen, and for that, of course, we will all, as mentioned, we will all work together to ensure that moves forward.